Hi, social media. This is Tiffany Martinez. I'm coming to you live because I am in search of three serious people who are ready to invest in themselves. I came to you guys live about just almost a week ago. It was Sunday because I was looking for um, six people, but today I only need three. I have a personal goal that I am trying to accomplish before the end of July. I would like to close out the month of July um, with exactly 50 personal um, affiliates on my team, and I need three more serious people. Um, if you're not serious about making money while you sleep, then this video does not pertain to you or any of my Carrot Bars wealth building videos. None of those videos will pertain to you if you're not serious about growing financially, uh, increasing your net worth, um, changing your financial position in life. If you like your current financial position, then none of these videos will ever pertain to you. If you love going to the job that you hate every day, the ones that you complain about, this video will never pertain to you. But if you are looking for an exit strategy, then stay tuned because, like I said, I am looking for three serious people who are ready to invest in themselves today. Not 6 months down the road, not 6 weeks down the road, today. And those three unique individuals, they must have, as stated in previous videos, they must have their proof of address, such as like a utility bill, something that was physically mailed to your home, not something that like an e-statement, something that you have to print off the computer. We need something that was physically mailed to your home that was put in your mailbox, like a utility bill, a cable bill, a cell phone bill, your car registration. I've heard that you can use your car insurance bill, but if something has to have your name on it, the same name that you use to register for your free Gold Savings account, and it must be identical as the same name that you use on for your proof of identity, such as your driver's license or your a valid passport. So you need a proof of address and a proof of ID. And the proof of address must be dated within the last 6 months. Um, no exceptions, like no exceptions. If you don't have those two documents that I mentioned, and if you're not ready to invest in yourself, come back when you are ready. Because I'm looking for serious people. I don't want any more blue dots on my team. Blue dots are people who are inactive and this basically just signed up just for fun. If you are currently on my team and you're not working your business and you haven't upload your KYC documents, which is know your customer, which are the documents that I just mentioned, your proof of identity and your proof of address, go upload those things. As you already know, it was free to join. We don't sell products or anything like that. Our product is money. Go upload your documents. Look at your account. See how long you've been in Care Bars. And if you haven't made any money, is because you haven't helped anyone else make any money. That means you haven't shared the business. So if you want to make some money in Carrot Bars, you must build your team, share the business with other people. It's, it's a genius business and it's very easy. We don't have to, lug around products because our product is money. So we don't have to deliver anything. Um, we don't have to carry an inventory. It really is simple. We get paid to keep our own money and an appreciating asset. I've already mentioned this in the previous videos. You're more than welcome to go back to read those videos if you wish. You exchange your declining paper currency, which whatever currency you have in your country. I live in the United States, so we have the declining Federal Reserve notes, which is just the paper money that's practically useless, and we exchange it for an appreciating asset, which is the cash gold, which is 24 karat gold that's right there in the center. That shiny piece of metal, that's 24 karat gold. So, and these are about $5. So you're exchanging your declining paper currency for an appreciating asset, and you actually, you actually get paid. You actually get paid to do just that, and you get paid for sharing the business with other people. I had to update my video because it's stating that I still need 6 people, 5 people, and I'm already down to 3. And I would like to be able to get those 3 to close out the month of July. Be sure to go to my website, which is right here on my business card, has my face on it, stayatHomeWifey.com, and just follow the steps. I don't know if I can get it to focus, but just go to the website and just follow the steps and register for free. But like I said, I don't want you to register thinking you're doing me a personal favor, because you're not doing me a favor. There aren't any favors in Karatbars. I don't get paid just because people sign up. It doesn't work like that. Like other companies, I've heard that people sign up and the person gets whatever they get, peanuts or whatever. It doesn't work like that. You're not doing me any type of favors, and you're not doing yourself any type of favors by just signing up and being inactive. If you are currently on my team, or you plan on being on my team, as stated in the other video, I need for everyone on my team to order this book. It's not a new book. It's been around for, I think it was, I forget when they said it was written. It was written, let me just look real quick. The Richest Man in Babylon. I want to say, I've only read it a couple times, but I want to say it's been around for at least 50 years, maybe a little bit longer. But read this. This is why, and this will explain to you why it's essential that everyone, regardless if you decide to get in Karatbars or not, regardless, why everyone should save 10% of their earnings in an appreciating asset, not paper dollars. Paper dollars was invented because gold wasn't as easy to carry around. Like if someone had a gold brick and your trade wasn't an equal trade, you couldn't give change. That's why they invented this garbage. You know, an easier way to carry money. You know, so and get this book if you're on my team, and if you live in a country that is not as easy, you know, to get the book, just go to YouTube or go to Google and Google The Richest Man in Babylon and listen to the audiobook. It's about a 4-hour audiobook, but it's worth listening to. It's also an alternative to purchasing the book, but the book is very cheap. It's probably about $5 with shipping if you live in the States, or even, I believe, Canada. Excuse me. But like I said, I'm looking for serious people. Do not register on my team just for fun. I need 3 serious people who are ready to invest in themselves. And I've already said in all my videos that if you decide to register and you're going to go pick your business package, you do not have to pick a physical package. The only reason why I have a physical package is because that's all they had to offer when I signed up last summer. When I joined last August, they didn't have profit packages. They only had physical packages. You do not need a physical package to run your business. I don't carry this. This package has never left the house. Once it was delivered to me last last October. I got my package last October because I remember when I did my live. It was around October. I mean, it was around Halloween when I got my package. It hasn't left my house once. I haven't taken it out the house to show people what's inside. I've only used it in my videos. My personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but with me, if I could redo everything, I would definitely go for the profit package. Why? Because it comes with the bonus cryptocurrency. I would go for the new K1 Impulse phone, the satellite phone. It's the one, we're the only ones that have it. It's exclusively for Karatbars affiliates. Basically, the phone is free. It's free in exchange for the coins. So you have several options with Karatbars. You do not, just keep in mind when you're selecting your package, get the highest package you can afford today. But you do not have to get the physical package. You do not have to get this package. Get either a digital package or get the K1 Impulse phone and work your business from there. Because if you get this package, you're going to miss out on so many of the bonus cryptocurrency. I believe the physical package comes with maybe a small amount of cryptocurrency, but not nearly as the amount that you would get if you would get a profit package or the K1 Impulse phone. Let's say you got a VIP package that was a profit package, and you wanted to get the VIP, and it was a 3K pack. You will get matching cryptocurrency with that profit pack, but you wouldn't get that if you got the same physical package. You wouldn't get that with this. You wouldn't get that with this. You would just get this box and whatever comes inside, like a physical piece of gold. That's all you will get inside this box. So that's why it's important for you to choose the profit package or the K1 Impulse phone, something that's digital, because you're going to get the cryptocurrency. Because one day when that coin does reach $1 or it reaches $10 or whatever the highest it's ever going to get, we just give you free money. So, and our highest profit package is 1 million euros. So you purchase your profit package for 1 million euros and you get matching 1 million in cryptocurrency. You just got 1 million free euros in crypto. It's like, don't leave any money on the table just because you want a box. There are people, I'm an eBay seller. I have been since 2003. I have been since 2003. I've seen people sell their empty Karatbars boxes. If you're pressed for a VIP box, and if you do have a VIP status, then go buy your empty VIP box. If you just want it, for your videos, establish your VIP status through a profit package or a K1 Impulse package. How do you want to establish your VIP status or whatever status you want to accomplish? Get the profit package and then buy the box on eBay. That's what I would do. I wouldn't get a physical package just to get the box, because I'm going to be missing out on the crypto. A gold-backed crypto, by the way. So I think that's going to be it for this video, because it's about almost 1:30 here. And I'm going to do a couple more watch parties to see who else wants to join my team tonight. Like I said, I need 3 serious people. And you must have those documents ready to upload today. And you must be very serious about being on my team. If you're not serious about being on my team and you're not going to do the work to grow your team, then I do not want you on my team. So, I made the sign for you guys to see. It says, oh, this sign was inspired by Marcus Slate Bay, so a shout out to Marcus. It says, grow your team or we will. I'm not necessarily on his team, but I consider him a friend. So I just want to make sure you guys can see it. It says, grow your team or we will. And that just simply means if you're in Karatbars, doesn't really matter what team you're on, but if you're on my team, I'm not gonna wait for you. I'm not gonna wait for you. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I'm not going to hold your hand. If you're new, you're new. I'm gonna help you. But I'm not gonna continue to hold your hand. You have to take the initiative to grow your team, or you're gonna get left behind. And I don't want to see that. We're running to freedom. We're not casually straggling along. We're running to freedom. You know? So I just want to make sure you guys see the sign. So I'm sure, like I said, this shout out is for Marcus Slate Bay. You should look for him on Facebook. I don't know how many friends he has, but if he has more than 5,000 friends, then just follow him on Facebook. I don't know how many social media platforms he has, but look for him on Facebook and at minimum follow his page, because this model came from him, and I believe his team is Team Atlantis. Grow your team or we will. And if you're on my team, like I said, I'm not going to hold your hand. I will help you to an extent, but it's your responsibility to come to the trainings because they're free. It's your responsibility to pay attention and, listen. It's your responsibility to build your team. And, we can grow together. So there's a really good thing here. So get out there, share your business, just like I am, every single day, and you will reach your goals. So it's free to join. All you have to do is go to my website or get back with the person who's been sharing Karatbars with you, and follow the steps on the website, which is to see the videos. Make sure you see the videos. I'm going to know if you didn't see the videos just based on what comes out of your mouth. Register for free. It's a gold savings account. If you're not ready to invest in yourself, then do not register. Do not sign up on my team. I don't want any more blue dots. So this has been Tiffany Martinez. You guys have a great weekend from whatever is left, and I do care about you. I don't want to see you working until you expire. I wanted to make this video tonight, even though it's technically Sunday morning, I guess, but before you guys head back to work on Monday. Use your free time wisely. Use your free time wisely, because if not, you're just repeating the cycle every single time. It's your day off, and that's when you should be looking for more ways to make money from home to free yourself so you don't have to go back to that job. Don't just come home and just sleep or see TV or, just go to the movies or basically, have downtime, read books, on how to free yourself. I did mention this before. Another one of my recommendations is Who Moved My Cheese. These aren't long books. You don't even have to read them all in one sitting. You can just read, 5 or 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes each day. Anything by Robert Kiyosaki. It's good. Like, don't just sit there and um, don't sit there and just do nothing on your days off. Like, fill your brain with something that's gonna be income producing. And I didn't get any of these books brand new. You can find them. You can find them at little thrift stores. Like, I'm not gonna name any of the names. You know what a thrift store is, so oh, at least I excuse me. At least I hope you know what a thrift store is. Go to any thrift store. You don't have to buy these books brand new. Invest in yourself. You can read 10 minutes a day. Don't use your days off just to Netflix and chill every single time. Oh, my bookmark is falling out. And no one's trying to change you. No one's trying to change whatever you do. If you're a rock star on your days off, whatever you'd like to do. If you're a goth person, whatever you like to do. No one's trying to change that. We're just trying to put some real money into your life. So your children and your children's children will be taken care of when you leave. This is probably one of my favorite Robert Kiyosaki's books, and I'm not saying that this is my favorite overall, but it's my favorite out of the ones that I have because it's the quadrant one, and it explains which one you are. If you're the business one, if you're the investor, the employer, or the employee, or if you were like in sales, which one are you? Which one do you fall into? And let me see if I can pull up the picture real quick. And it's easy to read. He even has Robert Kiyosaki has the adult book, the adult versions, but he has these in kids and in teens. So you can find these for your teenagers and let them read their versions. And so you can prepare them because schools don't teach your kids um about finances. They teach them how to add up some change so they can count back. Well, I can't even say that anymore because most people who work in fast food today, if you just happen to pay in cash, chances are you're not going to get the right amount of change back because they don't know how to count back change. And it's nothing personal, but God forbid if the computer didn't tell them exactly what to pull out that machine, either you're going to be overpaid or you're going to be underpaid, or that cashier is going to be embarrassed and frustrated and they're going to walk away from the register. Um, just give your kids the best opportunity that you can possibly give them. Give them something that you didn't have the opportunity to get, and maybe you don't know what's in here. I don't know everything that's in these books. I didn't know every single thing, and don't just judge a book by its cover. Like Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you didn't know what these books were about, I didn't know because I only knew of him, who he was, just a little bit about him, but I had no idea, what was behind the title of the book. One, because I believe what he was saying, he had said that he had, his birth father and he had a stepfather, and one of his birth or stepfather, one was a rich father and one was a poor father, rich dad, poor dad. And they both, you know, um, they both looked at the world differently when it came to finances. It wasn't necessarily that the poor dad didn't have that much money in the bank. It was just he didn't think the way that the rich dad thought. He didn't know how to make his money work for him. So give it a chance. Just open your mind to more than what you know and stop saying no to what you don't know. And whatever you do, oh my God, stop listening to the they committee. The they committee is going to keep you broke. The they committee is going to keep you going back to that job until you're 70, 75. So, if you want to just, continue to waste time at minimum, I mean, it's free to join Karatbars. That's never going to change. It's absolutely free. You don't sell products. So I don't know why many people are hesitant. But, go look on eBay and just go pick any Robert Kiyosaki book. Or just go to, like I said, a thrift store and just pick up a book and, thumb through it. Or just purchase the book. My goodness, they're about $5 or less. And read through it. Or look online, for, an audio book on YouTube. And listen to what they have to say. Educate yourself financially, just a tiny bit. And you're going to learn very quickly, how you can easily change your situation. Excuse me. And you don't have to take. I've learned so much since I've been in Karatbars, and that's only because I make the decision to say yes and surround myself with multi-millionaires. Like almost every day I'm sitting around multi-millionaires. And these people don't have jobs. They've been free for over 20 years. I don't even have a job, but I'm not a multi-millionaire, nor am I a financial advisor. But one of these days, soon, you're going to hear me say, hey, my husband is officially retired from his job. Because that's my personal goal. And so he doesn't have to go back. You should have the same goal. Retirement isn't an age. It isn't an age, say, they tell us, when you're 65 and 70, like, who in the hell wants to be working at that age? And I'm not picking on, when I say this person, I'm not picking on that person or anyone that is that age. But a local gentleman, he works at one of the grocery stores where I live, and he pushes the dust mop, like that's his job. And if I go to the grocery store and I ask customer service if you have that item, usually like a water or something that's like if the shelf is empty or whatever, I go to the front of the store and I ask. They usually go send him to do it because it's kind of like, I don't even know how he's still on the payroll, to be honest. Like, I don't know why he's not at home drawing Social Security. I don't know. I'm starting to put two and two together that his Social Security isn't enough. Either it's not enough, or he didn't have enough work credits, or something. Something is not right with that story, because he should be fully retired at this point. Something's not right. Like I said, something's not right. He don't have enough money to be retired. I know that much, and he's still working. And all he does is push the broom around the store. And like I said, if something is needed, they usually send him out to to go collect the shopping carts, or they go send him to go get like water, like little small tasks. He shouldn't be on the payroll. He should be doing whatever he wants to do in life, not still working. Not still working. Excuse me. So I post a video. These videos aren't intentionally meant to step on your toes or to hurt your feelings. I promise you. That's not what I'm out here doing, is to hurt anyone's feelings. It's just to remind you that we're all human. And you don't have to do what you're doing. You just don't know how to manage your money. You need to learn how to let your money work for you while you're sleeping. And no, I'm not telling you to quit your job. What I'm telling you is one day you will be able to quit your job, but you're going to be able to quit it in the right way. But today you take the steps, and every day you're going to plant a financial seed every single day. Like I said, that cash bowl that I accidentally dropped on the floor about 10 or 15 minutes ago, they're about $5. So everyone can get into Karatbars. It's free to join, and you can save as little as $5. I mean, based on The Richest Man in Babylon, you're supposed to be saving 10% of your earnings, which is about 1 gram of gold a week. If you get paid every 2 weeks, it just depends. Whatever you make, you're supposed to be saving 1 gram. 10% of your earnings, which is about 1 gram. Sorry. You're supposed to be saving 10% of your earnings. And that's how you build your wealth. But you're not saving the money to spend the money. You're saving the money to build something, to build wealth. You're not putting the money away so you can buy a car. You're not saving the money so you can take a cruise later. And I know plenty of people who save money to take that annual cruise. But you're not saving it for that. But if you have the ability to save up for a brand new computer, or to save up to stand in line for, the new cell phone that's coming out, whatever brand that you like the best. I'm not going to riddle off any names. I try not to give any big businesses any type of shout outs whatsoever. But if you have the ability to do that, or if you have the ability to support, a designer purse or sneakers, then you have the ability to pay yourself first and an appreciating asset. All you have to do is go to the website and register for free and start saving. And you get paid to keep your own money. Then you also get paid for sharing the business with other people. That's all you do is save a lot of gold and go buy cryptocurrency. You tell a lot of people, repeat, you make a lot of money. That's all you do. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Every single day. That's all you do. You get paid 5 to 10 times a month, every Friday and every first of the month. I don't see what the problem is. It's easy. It's easy work. But speaking of easy work, this other book here is called The 4-Hour Work Week. Would you rather do a 4-hour work week every week, or a 40+ hour work week for 40+ years, just to be given 40% of your income that was never enough to begin with? That's called a job. You work 40 hours every week for 40+ years just to be given Social Security, which is not guaranteed. It's going to crash. The only people that's going to get Social Security are the baby boomers. And once they are gone, Social Security is gone. Then what? Then what? I've been telling you guys about Karatbar since last August. I see your posts, I see you guys, doing whatever you want to do with your money or what you think is money. It really is your choice. It really is truly your choice. But when I told you guys about this last August, here comes the toe stomping, I guess. When I told you guys about Karatbars last August and how it's free to join, it still is, it was, and it still is. You could have gotten in and you could have just saved $5 every week instead of getting a $5 crappy pizza or a $5 coffee shop, beverage, or $5 at minimum scratch off ticket, or whatever you spend your $5 on, you could have gotten that in an appreciating asset, the cash gold, and you would have still had the cash gold locked in your hand. Because once you drink the coffee or eat the pizza, it's gone forever. But the gold is there forever in your hand. And you can give it to your kids. You can give it to your grandkids. And unless say you don't have any children, just like myself, my husband and I, we don't have kids. But I still have my mother. I still have her. But if she ever needed anything, I want to be able to say, I got you, Mom. I got you. Are you in a position to take care of your mother or your father should they fall ill? Or are you just going to send them to a nursing home? I've worked in a nursing home before. I wouldn't want my mom in a nursing home. I would rather her stay in our childhood home with round-the-clock care. So, and that is very costly, to have a registered nurse check on my mother, and if she needed care, that is very costly, especially if you want to hire someone that's going to, treat her correctly, the way that she deserves to be treated. So you have the opportunity to prepare yourself today just by planting little seeds today. What's $5? I mean, you don't have a problem with throwing $5 away when you go into a drive-through. You don't have a problem with spending $5. If you go get like I said, a gourmet coffee or the lottery. Oh my God, people spend so much money on the lottery. It just is mind-boggling how much money people actually figure into their budget to throw away. It's like, well, I'm gonna put $50 in the trash. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant in scratch tickets each week. That's $200 that you could have been paying yourself first, and setting up your kids for life. So your kids will never have to struggle. This will be your kids' family business. Because you can't leave your kids, whatever job you have today, whatever job you have, doesn't matter where you work. Even if you're a doctor, you can't leave your doctor, you can't leave your children the practice unless they are a dentist or unless they are a medical doctor. And not all the time your kid is going to follow into the same footsteps as you. It doesn't always work like that. And it's not fair to force your kid to follow into the same footsteps. But this family business, they're going to want to fall into because it's easy. Because the product is money. And you get paid to help other people, fulfill their dreams. So open your mind. And for the people out there that are, so close-minded that, that say, oh, it's a scam. Oh my God, where have you been? Your job is the scam. Your job is a pyramid. You're at the bottom. The CEOs and the president of the company that you work for, they're at the top. You would never be the president of the company that you work for. You will never be the CEO of the company that you work for. You are the hard-working foundation of the company at the bottom. Without the foundation, which is the workers, there wouldn't be a company. Please wake up. If all the workers in the company, like when I was younger and I worked in a factory, it was just a random little summer job thing. If we would all walk out, the production line would have stopped. There wouldn't have been no inventory coming off. It would do all the little products would have fallen on the floor. Nobody would have been packing those boxes, and their game would have been over. Leave your children a legacy. So, like I said, I keep going back to, the people that I care about. I keep going back to the people that I care about because I don't want to see you left behind. But next year, this time next year, if I'm still talking to you and you still haven't registered, wow. This is already going to be a year for me. Go register for your free gold savings account. Get started today. Leave your kids and your grandkids wealth that they can pass down to their kids so they can never want for anything. Leave your kids that. But to the people who are serious and ready to make this a business decision, those 3 people, get started today, get started immediately, reach out to me right now. But the people that I know on a personal level, the ones that I grew up with, the ones I've known for 10 plus years, I don't want to see you left behind. I don't want to see you struggling, and I don't want to see you in 5 months or 6 months with an emergency. I don't want to see you in 6 months with an emergency trying to post it on Facebook, hoping that someone's going to make your emergency their priority. It's like, I'm not trying to sound heartless or whatever, but I'm not gonna make your emergency my priority when I'm coming to you today when things are very calm in your family right now. Everything is calm. Everything is calm. And that's a good thing. I'm happy for you. But when that shitstorm comes through, what will you have? Today is when you should be planting your seeds, not when the shitstorm comes through. That's when you panic. So, if you're on my team, grow your team, or we will. I'm out.